Good afternoon, moms and dads and beautiful girls. Thank you so much for giving up your Sunday afternoon to come and be part of this online webinar. The intention behind this afternoon is to just make sure that your daughter is ready for the next 10 days of online learning, and to also ensure that you as parents feel confident and comfortable that your daughter is in the best of hands as she navigates our online system. I need to be very honest with you. Myself and the staff are really disappointed that our girls can't be back on site tomorrow. But as we navigate the COVID-19 crisis and the global pandemic, we feel certain that it is in the best interests of our girls, our families, and our school community and country that we adhere to the calls for consolidation and sympathy in terms of addressing the COVID-19 crisis. Today we will be presenting to you the IT requirements and technical aspects of our online program. But before we do that, I'm going to hand over to my phenomenal deputy head, Mrs. Mgambi, who will give you some background information as to why the online platform that we have chosen is in the best interests of your girls. So Mrs. Mgambi, I'm going to hand over to you. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you, our grade 4 to 7 new parents. I'm so happy to be talking to you this afternoon. I think more than anything, I am so happy that our girls got a chance yesterday to actually meet their new teachers. And even though it was only for 2 hours, but at least they got a chance to just bond a little bit and connect with their class teachers for this year. And my main reason for wanting to talk to you this afternoon is just to reassure you that your girls are definitely in good hands at Girls Prep. And over and above us offering cutting-edge curriculum, we also understand the importance of developing our girls holistically. And therefore, their social and emotional well-being is a priority to us, because we fully understand that any child who needs that emotional and social support struggles to focus when it comes to her academics. So more than the academics, the social and emotional well-being comes first. As a result, what we do as a school during our online learning is that at 8 o'clock when school begins, your girls will get a chance to connect with their tutor teachers and their class teachers. At that time, we take a register, and we also do SEL, which is our social and emotional learning. During SEL, we equip the girls with the tools that's going to assist them to cope with these changes that they're going through all over again. I'm sure that your daughters are disappointed that they won't be able to be in class with their friends and get to see them again and see their teachers every day. But fortunately, girls, we've all been through this. We went through it in 2020. So this is going to be a piece of cake, girls. We have nothing to worry about. We can do this. And your teachers are going to be there to support you the whole time. Over and above the social and emotional learning, we also offer RE during that lesson, because we also feel it's important that we also look at the spiritual side, and we also uplift your girls by sharing some motivational Bible verses and motivational messages that will again assist your girls to cope with all these changes that they're going through currently. We also have assembly in that morning so that they are able to get all the announcements that they need to get from their different teachers as well. And then 3 times a week in the afternoon, we also have a tutor checkout or a class checkout, where the class teacher calls the girls in at the end of the day and just find out how their day has been and how it has gone. So again, the teacher can know how she can be able to support your daughter if she experienced any challenges during the day. Over and above our tutors and our class teachers being there for your girls to support them, we also have our school psychologist, who is there. So again, if you are aware that your daughter at home is really struggling to connect with her friends or is really struggling to cope with online learning, please let the class teacher know or the tutor teacher know, and we can bring in our school psychologist to also assist your daughter and walk her through that journey. And we also have our school chaplain, our Reverend Leah, who's also here for you as our families as well, to offer that pastoral support. So should you have a death in your family or there's a serious illness in your family and you feel that it is important for our school to know, please again, let the class teacher know, let the tutor teacher know, and we will certainly get in touch with our reverend, who will then give you a call as a family, give you that support. We can pray together. So it's really important that you as our families, you know that we're here for you to support you in everything that you are going through, and as well as your daughters. And girls, please remember that you've done online learning before, and there's different ways to connect with your friends online. So continue to use those platforms we were using last year to connect with your friends, because I do know it's important that you still touch base with your friends and just get to see them, even if it's through the screen, girls. So please continue to do that. And then last but not least, to you, our parents, today is our last day to complete the parent volunteer form. I would love to see you being involved in our school life and being part of our different parent committees. So please find that SMS, complete the form, and I look forward to working with you as our new parents, also in the different parent committees. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing afternoon. And I'm going to hand over now to Mrs. Deja Dean, our IT guru.
Thank you, Mrs. Ngambi. So welcome new parents and students to Girls Prep. We are delighted to have you here as part of our school. And I hope that after today's session, you will feel a little bit more relaxed and calm about tomorrow. I do want to remind you and put your minds at rest that many of our girls have done this before. And so the girls that your daughters will be in class with have done this before and will be able to help them in addition to all the staff that are available. I am online all day during the school day and available to be reached. I'm going to be sharing with you my contact details in an announcement so that you can reach me through Teams. Your daughter can either look me up with my name and send me a chat message inside Teams, or you can send me an email and I can then reach out to you and to your daughters and assist. And I have in the past video called parents and assisted them with different technical glitches that might come up depending on which device you're using, or just sending a help guide. I've also made a number of videos that are available for your daughters to see inside the student help. And I've also put together a YouTube channel with some videos in there as well. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen and showing you what an iPad screen would look like once you're logged inside Teams, just to give you some bearings. Along the bottom, we've got all the different menu options, the activity, the chat, the Teams, assignments, calendar, calls, and more options. When there are scheduled lessons, they will appear inside the calendar for your daughters to see, and then at that specific time, they can tap on that meeting and then just simply tap the join option to join that meeting. Otherwise, if they go into Teams, they can see all the different teams they're a member of. When they sign in, the teams they're a member of will automatically appear there. There is no need to put in any special codes. They will just appear because the teachers will have added them to those teams. So then they will just appear. When they tap on a team, there will be different channels. So the channels go inside the teams. The teams are like classes, and the channels are the different areas where they can go in and see things. So for a register class, you might have a grade 5X team, and underneath the grade 5X team, you might have English and maths, depending on how the different grades structure them. And after I finish speaking to you, each of those grade coordinators will share their screen and show you what those screens will look like for the teams for your daughters in that specific grade. So it's very easy for them to reach out and create a new post. Inside the chat feature, they can reach different people they want to chat to, including their friends. And this is where we made a strategic decision to leave this option on, because we're aware of the social and emotional wellness of your daughters in the online space. And in the same way that at break time, or a little break during class, they might be able to talk to a friend, we wanted to provide this opportunity for them to be able to reach out to their peers for assistance and just for the social emotional well-being. However, we need to remind you that there is an IT policy that was agreed to when your daughters joined the school that stipulates that the @Stydian.com domain is owned and managed by St. Stydians, and so anything that happens using that email address is for St. Stydians to manage and control. And so we encourage the girls to just be safe and apply the same rules that they would in class to their behavior online. And so within the teams, when they go into the general section, they'll be able to see any new posts that come up. They can like them, they can respond. It's fairly, you could work through it and you could figure it out. It's not that difficult to manage. And within the students help team, they can reach me, they can message me and ask me questions if they need help, and I will happily video call and assist with anything they might find difficult to navigate. But it should be fairly user-friendly. We have found in the past that our students have not struggled too much with Microsoft Teams. Then if I can direct you to what the screen would look like if you were using a laptop, then that would be, let's just get here, this one here. All right. So the laptop version looks slightly different to the iPad, and that you can see the teams appear in a different way, not along the side. And then instead of the teams appearing on the side like they do on the iPad, they're appearing in the center area, and all the navigation bar is on the left-hand side, whereas on the iPad, the navigation bar is at the bottom. And any little notifications that may come through will pop up with a little red notification. They'll be able to see that there's a little 1 or a 2 to say how many chats or messages have been posted. If there's something posted in a team, they'd be able to click on, they'd see the notification next to Teams and be able to go in and find that information. And like I said, every teacher is available in this space. If they go to the top to the search bar and they go in searching for a teacher's name, they'll be able to find that teacher and reach out to them should they need to. That is pretty much all from me. Just to again mention that I am available if your daughters need any kind of tech assistance, and we'll reach out to them individually if necessary, make a video if required, and so on. I'm now going to hand over to Maravan Boyson, who is the grade 4 coordinator, who will be sharing with you what the grade 4 teams looks like. And please continue to post any questions that you may have.
Right, good afternoon, mums and dads, and to all the girls, and particularly to our new grade 4 girls, to Jemima and to Jessie. Welcome again. It was lovely to meet you yesterday. I just want to share with you my screen so that you can see exactly what we are going to be, what we are going to be looking at tomorrow. Let me see, you've got, hang on one second, let me get back here. Right, so tomorrow when we all get together at 8 o'clock, you're going to hop on or open Teams, and here on the left hand side, if you look very carefully, there's a whole lot of little pictures or icons, and the two most important ones for us for grade 4 for now is the one that says Teams and the one that says Calendar. So if I click on the one that says Teams, you are going to see, hold on a second, oopsie, I'm going to try that again, and I'm going to move this across. You are going to see all the teams that you should be a member of. So if you're in grade 4Z, like Jessie is, here is your grade 4Z team. And for Jemima, you are in grade 4X, so you'll have a class that says grade 4X. And then here is your maths class. And you will also have a language class, and then obviously an art class, a music class, or music team, an art team, and a PE team. But this is where you'll find your teams. This little team here is quite important, girls. If you need any help, there's lots of little videos in there that we will send you to go and find if you need any help. I want to just click on my testing team because I like to have a little testing team to see how things go. So tomorrow morning, when you open up your teams and you hop onto your team and you're going to go and click on your grade 4 team, you're going to see something like this that says, "Good morning, girls. Today's Monday." Then you know you're on the right day and you have the right plan in front of you. And then we normally give you a little brief overview of what the day would look like, and we attach your timetable for just in case you want to have a little squiz on your own and make sure that you're getting to the right lessons at the right time. The reason why we do this is sometimes because your Wi-Fi is not working or something's happened with your tech. So this just gives you a little bit of comfort. And then if you have any assignments, which you certainly won't have tomorrow, you would find them underneath our little announcement for each day. The other way of getting into your lessons in the morning is if you go into this little icon that says calendar. If we hop across to Monday, you will see I've already put in for my girls, for Jessie, all the things we're going to be doing tomorrow and who you're going to be meeting with. And all you need to do is click on there and hit the join button and in you come. So girls, I'm hoping that that will make it quite easy for you. If you have any hassles, please don't hesitate to shout. We are just on the other side of a screen, and remember, we're all learning together. We don't have all the answers, and together we're going to get through this, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. A little later, I'm going to do a little test drive and see how you all do. I'm going to put a little invitation in your calendars for Jessie and Jemima, and let's see if we can get in and meet each other quickly. I hope you have a lovely evening and see you all tomorrow.
Right, Mrs. Nakuda.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to all our new parents, and a big welcome to Covea and to Cadence. So girls, our teams looks exactly the same as the grade 4 teams. I'm just going to share my screen with you so you know exactly what it looks like. Okay, and as you can see, oops, let me just get out of here. Okay. So your page, girls, will look something similar like this. And as you can see here at the bottom here, I've got grade 5Y 2021. Cadence, you will have grade 5X 2021. And Rufaru, you will have grade 5 Z 2021. So all you have to do, girls, is you have to click on your team. And this is what you will see here. And as you can see on the left-hand side here, girls, we have created something called channels. We have a separate English channel, a social sciences channel, and a STEAM channel. Okay, and whenever we have a particular subject, you will need to follow your timetable. You will click on that particular channel. For example, if you have English at 8:30, you go to your channel and your teacher will meet you here. Okay, so we post an announcement in the general channel each morning. And as you can see here, I've given you a little welcome message, and we also post in the timetable for the day, just in case you want to recap exactly what you need to do for the day. Just bear in mind, girls, that you will belong also to a maths team, an add language teams, a cultural and wellness team. And if there is support that you will, that Mrs. Decker will take you for, so you will also belong to that. Another important icon to look for is the calendar button. This is where we will have all your meetings posted here, and Cadence and Rufaru, I will be setting up a meeting with you where you will go through to your calendar and join the meeting there. So girls, that's what you can look forward to tomorrow morning. We look forward to having you in our classes, and I know Mrs. Kidd and Ms. Granger cannot wait to meet you, as well as the rest of the girls in your classes. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and have a lovely evening. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, one and all, and a special welcome to our grade 6 parents and Iminati, Olerato, and Ava. So I'm going to share my screen to show you how the grade 6 teams will look like tomorrow. So you'll go to teams, and let me also move that one. So you'll get the icon for student help. If you need any help, there'll be videos put in there by Mrs. Desjardins to help you with any tech problems. And then you have your tutor group. So Iminati, you'll be with Mrs. Jelly, Olerato, you'll be with Mrs. May, and Ava, you will be with Miss Pechi. Tomorrow they will call you in the morning. And if you do go to the tutor teams, I've already set up a meeting with my tutor group tomorrow, and they will get the call from the calendar and they will join. And also in teams, you will be able to also do assembly, chapel, and cell in your tutor groups. And then another team which you will have, it will be your maths teams, which your teacher will also invite you, and all your other subjects. And also please do remember, if you need any help, you can go also to the chat icon and send a message to your teachers or chat to your friends or even give them a call. And I am also looking forward to meeting you, but not hopefully on site soon. And that is me for the grade 6s. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Mrs. Govender. You'll need to unmute yourself, Mrs. Govender.
Am I sharing already, Bran?
You are.
Okay, that's great. Okay, let's just click that. Oh, come guys, let's see. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to move this out. Give me a second, sorry about that. Okay, good afternoon and welcome all, and thank you for responding. Let me put my video on. Thank you for responding to this invitation with such short notice. And I'm the lucky one that I get the end bit so that everybody's already covered everything. And just to highlight a few teams that the girls will be seeing. I don't know why I can't move this, Bron. It normally moves on the click of a button. So the first group, I'm going to try, must I try again?
On the handle at the top. Go up there.
Okay, so I've set up this little 2021 Girls Prep Grade 7 New Saints Girls group because I'm the fortunate one with the 6 girls. So I've got Alexandra Stienefeld and Nonjabulo Biam in Mrs. Fleming's tutor group. Kada Moseshla in Mr. Feldman's tutor group, Bontle Nongomba with Ms. Zondo, Khaukhelo Mperane with me, and Amy Wicks with Mr. Pochodi. Okay, fortunately you girls have met your tutors yesterday and walked around with them and got to know them a bit. So at about 4:45, I'm going to give you all a call on the calendar. So please look out for that call, and that will show you how you're going to answer calls that are going to come through during the lesson time, during the timetable in the day. So the other tutor, this is the whole grade 7 group here, grade 7 2021, and this is because as the coordinator, I often have to message the whole grade to make them aware of any announcements or notices that they may not have received because they're not on site. So I'll put all the online notices into this one and I'll message through there. Then you get the 2021 tutors. this is where all your tutors, the teachers who are responsible for you in your little groups, your tutor groups, they get all the information, and we discuss everything within this group. And this is the tutor group for my tutor group. So each tutor will have a little group like this, and within this group, you will find only my tutor names. So if you look at the members and guests, just show you what it looks like. That's me. That is the owner of the team, and then you'll find all my tutor girls. And hello, there you are. Okay, so that is how we get to chat through that team. And then there's the other little teams that we have. I just wanted to show you here, for example, I have a grade 5 isiZulu, and I thought it's an opportunity for me to reassure our parents of something that we may not have announced to them. So if a staff is unavailable for some reason, then we put a subs teacher in his or her place to ensure that your daughter still receives tuition and lessons in that time. And we tried our best to keep it in that subject. However, it's not always possible. So, for example, our isiZulu teacher has a personal matter that she's unable to attend school tomorrow, and we're setting up lessons for her Zulu classes tomorrow. So you can rest assured that your children, as far as possible, if tutors are away, will have their normal lessons running. And I've also just wanted to highlight to the parents that I have been sending letters to them from time to time, and quite a few of the events that I've mentioned in those letters have been postponed, and they will get notification about when those events will happen. And the lady for academic support will be Mrs. Jelly, who will help any child that is needing any support academically through the lessons. And Mrs. Mgambi mentioned every other bit of support that the child may get at school. I think that's me, Mrs. D. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Govender, and I'm going to hand over to Dr. Drake to just wish you well. Again, I have shared my details along with all the coordinators' details in the chat, should you want to contact any one of us. But thank you for your time. Dr. Drake, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. D, and thank you, moms and dads and beautiful girls, for your time this afternoon. I just want to take this opportunity to assure you that I have the most incredible teachers on my team. The Girls Prep is full of the most hardworking, passionate educationalists I've ever come across, and you have got the very best of the best supporting your girls through the next 10 days of online learning. I also wanted to just remind parents that some of us aren't always on top of the latest technical developments. So please be reminded that there's no such thing as a silly question. Everything here happens in a safe space. So please just ask, even if it's the littlest thing that's worrying you or something that you don't quite understand. This is a safe space for you to ask any and every question. The team will be really available for the next half an hour to an hour. There will be some practice calls made. So please do utilize this time to make sure that your daughter is all set up for tomorrow. I want to thank you again for your time this afternoon. I'm wishing you a wonderful evening. And girls, a special love and kiss from me. Mwah! And we can't wait to see you come the 1st of February. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. D.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.